Hey guys, I really hope you enjoy your lab that you did last week. I am so excited to see all of your beautiful faces and all of those extra traits that you guys have that are similar and different from either your family members or your group members. I know that you all had fun participating in the lab, and I know that I'm going to have a lot of fun scoring your labs and making sure that I see all of the wonderful content that you're going to be providing. So we are going to be continuing with inherited traits as we continue with this unit. And we need to make sure that we understand this in order to be able to deep dive and jump into our adaptation unit. So we are going to be covering a couple of key points, and we're going to be talking about how genes contribute to traits being passed on from generation to generation, and how offspring can be different even though they come from the same parents. So our key points are: hereditary features are those traits which are passed on from one generation to another and are responsible for similar characteristics from their parents to the offspring. The gene carries these traits, and the DNA is the genetic material. And DNA is the abbreviation for deoxyribonucleic acid. It's kind of difficult to say, huh? So our inherited traits are governed in the genetic material that are found in our genes within our chromosomes. And this is included but not limited to cells, which contain genetic material in the nucleus, chromosomes, DNA, and genes. So this week, our introduction to material is going to be a little different. In order for you to be able to understand this unit, you have to understand the academic vocabulary. And academic vocabulary is very important to understand because as you go on in your classes for biology, they will be referencing this academic vocabulary. So this is going to be kind of a review of what you guys already know, along with new words that you're going to be having to add to your toolbox. And this toolbox is super important because as you move on through your science classes, not only in middle school, high school, and in college, it is going to help you understand how these definitions and these actions and these words work together to make sure that you understand the content as you continue to go. We will be also having a reading this week that is going to be heavily on this vocabulary. So understanding the vocabulary first is going to assist you in to be able to understand the reading. So I wanted to make sure that you all were not confused. So when you open this form, you are going to be seeing your agenda with your do now. And then after your do now, you are going to be seeing your key points along with this video. And after that, you're going to continue to section 4. And section 4 is actually going to be the information or the instructions that are going to let you know what you need to do to be successful on the vocabulary unit. So in order for you to understand the lesson on inherited traits, we first need to understand the academic vocabulary. You're going to create a vocabulary word bank in this lesson. This will allow you to understand part 1 of the reading that your second assignment for this week is. Your instructions is you're going to be clicking on the other document that is located in this assignment, and this is going to be a virtual vocabulary flashcard word bank. And it's going to be a separate Google Doc that you're going to be turning in, and this is going to be for a grade for your class, so you guys can be able to understand the reading. So once you come back into your classwork, you're going to see two you're going to see two documents. One is going to be the document which you are watching right now in this video, and the second one is going to be your virtual flashcard lab. You will be allowed to type in here, so when you open it up, it will create your own document for you so that you can go ahead and submit. And as you are looking at this document, it's going to again have the instructions, and it's going to have the vocabulary words that you are going to be looking up. So I did provide an example for you. So our first example is going to be where you are looking for the word. So you will list the word in the blank that says word. You will put the definition. You should be putting a definition that you find on the internet, and you should be changing this to be in your own words due to the academic integrity. If you are going to be using a definition from a website, you do need to add the website on here where you found it. And then you need to provide me a picture of what it means. So for example, this is the word offspring. We know that offspring are babies that come from a reproduction of sexual reproduction. And the definition is the product of a reproductive process of an animal or a plant cell. So this can also become offspring of asexual reproduction, which would be what plants do. So as you can see here, sorry, not plants, some plants, some animals. And as you can see here, we have a bulldog mom with her bulldog offspring. So this is going to be an example of what offspring looks like. So you need to make sure that you complete all of these, and I already went ahead and I inserted the templates. There are 17 words, and this is part 1 of your grade. Your second assignment will also be posted as a reading, and when you get there, you will have a video that helps you understand the process for the second step. So if you have any questions on this, do know that I'm always available on office hours, Monday through Friday from 3 to 4 p.m. And if you need a private small group, go ahead and send me an email or a text message, and I'd be happy to go ahead and organize that with you. I can't wait to see your projects and make sure that you are turning everything in on time, as grades will be posted every Friday. See you guys later.